So as you already know by the title of the video down below, we are going to be testing out the Jeffree Star concealers and setting powders. I think they're the Magic Star concealers and the Magic Star setting powders. So this is the box right here. Oh, look at the packaging. Ooh. And then we have a little pamphlet here with Mr. Gabriel Zamora. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have the shades on the back here. So this is what the packaging looks like with the Magic Star concealers. And then we have the Magic Star setting powders, and I have mine in the shade Banana, and the concealer I'm in the shade C22. The component, however, is giving me like Sailor Moon vibes. You guys remember Sailor Moon? Used to be obsessed. I got the actual little wand toy when I was a kid. Boop. So this is what C22 looks like. It is very bougie. I like it. This is what the top looks like. It has a little star that has a nice point to it, so you can't really, you know, like jab someone, but don't do that. Don't do that. So this is the shade C22. And this is what the doe foot looks like. It has a little hole in the center, so I guess that's good for really grabbing the product. Ooh. Swatching on the back of my hand, it feels like a gel-like consistency, and that's what the shade looks like. So we'll see how that goes. I do like a nice highlighted concealer for my under eye and the center of my face. So we'll see how that goes. And let's take a look at these setting powders. So this is what the component look like, and we have the shade name on the back right here. So let's get started. So I'm gonna take the concealer, just like how I normally would apply concealer. I'm gonna start, ooh, it's not bad. I would prefer it to be a little bit lighter. It's not bad, it's not bad. So let's try, wow. What do you think about the shade? I like it, I don't love it. I haven't even dipped back in yet. And this is covering where I needed to cover. So that's just one dunk into component. I'm gonna take the pointy side of my Real Technique sponge, and I'm gonna blend out how I normally would, starting from the bottom. Let me zoom you guys in a bit. Blend it out. It is blending out really nice though. Not too full of a coverage, but I like really full coverage concealers, like the Tarte Shape Tape or the Too Faced Multi-Sculpting Concealer. Those two are really good. And that's the concealer blended out. I like it. I like it. I would personally get a lighter shade. I did purchase these when they first released. The concealer, I think retails for about $22, and so does a powder. So with shipping and everything, I probably paid like almost $50 for both products. So we have the under eyes blended. I'm not mad at it. Let's go down the nose. I think I am going to go in with another layer of this concealer. See how it feels. Ooh, yeah, be careful with the top of this because it's gonna draw some blood. Still alive. So I'm gonna blend out the rest of this concealer. I do like the consistency, I just wish it was a thicker formula. But I can probably wear this like on a natural day when I don't want too much of a highlight under my eyes. It's blending out really nicely. This is what the concealer looks like blended out. Let me zoom you in a little bit more so you can see. I think it looks pretty good, pretty darn good. Especially for the price point, because we know Jeffree Star can be a little bit up there. Now, I'm going to be going in with the Magic Star setting powder in the shade Banana. Oh, it's one of those twisty ones. So I'm just gonna empty out some of the powder into the cap. It does have a cotton candy smell. I like it. not too overpowering. This is what the powder looks like. It's like a nice golden yellow powder. So I'm gonna dab my sponge into the powder, top off some of the excess. I like to bring the powder up onto my eyelid just to set whatever concealer I put there because I don't use eye primer. I prime my lids with concealer, so it's the Ooh, you guys ever had the fluffy stuff cotton candies like in the bag that they sell at like the grocery store? That is exactly what this smells like. Oh my god. So this is, ooh. So we have our under eyes set with the powder. Now let's set the forehead with the powder and our nose. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the chin area. Right here. Let's zoom you in again. It looks pretty good. Do I have something like this already in my collection? Yeah, I do. But I like it. Sticking with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics thing that we have going on today, I am going to go in with something that I've been wanting for a long time. Since I was Halloween. That is the infamous Blood Sugar palette. I know, right? This is what the palette looks like. Right? So I've been wanting this palette from the time it came out. I saw JACLYN Hill do a look with it and I was like, what's that on your eyes, sis? What is it? Then she said it was the Blood Sugar palette. And I said, I need it. Took me a while to get it though, but it's okay. It's okay. I finally got it. Every time I go on the Jeffree Star every time I go on to Jeffree Star Cosmetics and look for this palette, sold out. Go on to Morphe's website, sold out. I'm like, well damn. I'm never gonna get this palette, so I had to take the loss. But then I went on to Morphe one beautiful day and I saw that they had it. And I said, self, get it before it sold out again. And I did. Now I got it. So this is what the palette looks like. It has these two nice little clasps, you know, that's really bougie and fancy and you know I like it. And this is what the palette looks like right here. These beautiful purples and reds and pinks and golds and that chocolate dark brown. Oh, life. We're gonna be doing an eye look today using the Blood Sugar palette. So first, I think I'm going to go in with Cake Mix and Ouch on my JH30. So I'm gonna take that on a fluffy brush. Just run that in my crease as a transition shade. It's not bad. Let's do this side. I have an idea in my mind about what I want to do, so we'll see how it works out. Next, let's go in with Coma right here. Let's just go for it. And I'm taking that on a JH36 brush right here. I just want to stamp that on the outer corners. Let's check for fallout. No. Shook? There's none. I see you, Jeffree. Let's go in with, what about Root Canal? Let's go in with Root Canal right here. That's that pretty purple on a JH31. I'm gonna pat that right in the center. And these shadows are really pigmented with not a lot of fallout, which is golden. That's pretty. Okay, so now that we have that shade down, I want to go in with, let's do the shade Glucose, which is this white right here. That is white. So I'm gonna bring that on the inner part of our eye. Just tap that in there and blend it upwards. That's pretty. And that is so white. I'm going to go back in with that shade Root Canal and just darken up that center purple right there because I think it got washed out a little bit with the white. I'm taking the JH40 and I want to go in with this brown shade right here, Intravenous, on the JH40, and I'm going to darken up this outer corner right here with a little bit of that brown. One thing I wish it had was a deeper purple, like almost like a blackened berry, darker than this for the outer corner. So I'm gonna take the JH40 and dip into Coma and see if we can darken up that outer a little. So I'm taking the JH32 and I'm going to dip into this pretty pink shade right here called Cavity, and I'm going to run that over the purples right here just to blend and brighten that outer corner right here. You want no harsh lines. And I'm going to bring that out towards the tail of my brow. Just drag it out, just like that. So now that we have that pink blended out on the outer corner, I'm going to brush away the excess powder that we have under the eyes. Now I'm going to be going in with the shade Cherry Soda right here on a JH43, which is just a flat definer brush, and I'm going to press that onto the lower lash line. And with that same definer brush, I'm going in with Coma. I'm going to do the same thing with it. I'm going to press that onto the outer portion of the lower lash line, just like that. Okay, I have to fix my camera angle real quick. Going in with the JH38, I want to pick up this bright red shade Brick right here on a nice pencil brush. What do you think so far? I'm going in with the JH37 and I'm taking the shade Cavity, the bright pink that we used on to blend out our upper lid colors, this bright pink right here, and I'm going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. Blend out and blend it upwards. Now that we have the eyeshadow complete, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera, add some bronzer, contour, blush, highlight, lashes, and maybe a black eyeliner, mascara, and I'll be right back with you. So this is the final look, you guys. I think the concealer, the powder, and the eyeshadows were pretty darn good if you ask me. I did pop on some Midnight lashes by Kiss, some black eyeliner in my waterline. I lined my lips with the ColourPop Rooch lip liner, and I mixed in the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks in Christmas Cookie and Birthday Suit. So that's what's on my lips right now. The setting powders, concealer, and also the blood sugar palette have been MiaYenelle approved. I'm so happy with them. The concealer is not creasing, even though I have natural creases under my eyes. It's holding up really nicely. The setting powders smell amazing, and I think I'm glad with the shade Banana and the shade C22. They worked really well. This would be probably like an everyday, maybe natural day combo, since it's not that brightening of a concealer on me, but it's pretty darn good. And the eyeshadow palette, the blood sugar palette, I'm going to play around with it a little bit more because there are tons of looks I can create with this, but I'm pretty glad how this one turned out. So therefore, this is the final look, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, first impressions. If you have not subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification so you can be notified whenever I do upload. I love you guys. Bye.